Dr. Garima Saji. Again, welcome you all in my YouTube channel. Friends, today I'm going to explain you about the topic gout in English on the demand of few of my patients who are especially non-Hindi. So let's begin with this topic gout in English. It is an inflammatory arthritis. In this, joints become red, swollen, tender and painful. 2% population in overall world suffers from this gout, and men suffer after the age of 30 years, but females suffer from this gout especially after the age of 50 years. Friends, before that, if you have not subscribed my channel till yet, kindly subscribe my channel, tap the bell icon to get the latest updates of the videos, and kindly see the video till the last, because at the last I am going to explain you about some of the homeopathic medicines which can be helpful in curing this gout. So let's begin with the details of this gout. This gout also shows the inflammatory signs, that is redness, swollen, tender feeling, pain, restricted movements and all those 5 signs which have been already discussed in arthritis series and in the video of the arthritis. But in this gout, the differentiating point of this gout to the arthritis is that big toe gets affected first in it because of increased level of uric acid within the body. It gets deposited between the joints, between the bones. There is a deposition of this uric acid crystals, and which causes this pain, which causes this inflammation, redness, tenderness and swelling. Now friends, I am going to discuss about the symptoms of this gout. So there is a rapid and sudden onset. Big toe affection may lead to other joints affection too within 12 hours, and other joints which can be affected are heels, knees, wrist and fingers. And this pain usually begins at night. A person when gets waken up in the morning gets sudden onset of this gout symptoms starting from this big toe. Other symptoms are fatigue, malaise and high grade fever. It may reach to 104 and 105 degrees Celsius too. Elevated level of uric acid is termed as hyperuricemia. There is an increased level of this serum uric acid, and it causes crystal-like painless depositions here and there within the bones, and this is called as tophies. The small joints of the fingers also gets affected, and this uric acid crystal gets deposited there. And these deposition, if occurs for a long time, then it may lead to chronic arthritis, and bone erosion may also take place that corrodes the bone. And this uric acid level when gets increased and get deposited in the kidneys can cause the renal stones, renal calculi, and may lead to urate nephropathy. There are some causes like uric acid crystallization and high level of uric acid within the blood which causes this gout. There are some risk factors, dietary products, which increases this uric acid crystallization and deposition, and those are alcohol, seafood, mushroom, meat, etc. These all increases uric acid deposition within the body. But there are also some sources, some food products which decreases the risk of this gout and uric acid deposition, and those are coffee, vitamin C rich fruits and food, dairy products like milk, curd, ghee, etc., and fruits which are rich in vitamin C. So these decreases the risk of this gout. There is a genetic predisposition of uric acid crystallization and deposition within the body. Obesity, hypertension, kidney failure, and under excretion of uric acid by the kidneys means uric acid gets deposited because it has to be excreted out, but it doesn't get excreted out by the kidneys. And some medications are also the risk factor for this gout because it increases the deposition of this uric acid crystals. Now friends, I would like to tell you about the diagnosis of this gout. So it resolves on its own within a period of 5 to 7 days. But it may repeat within a year time too with a severe attack. But X-ray can also be done for this depositions. Synovial fluid examination can be done for seeing this uric acid crystals. Blood test for seeing or visualizing this increased serum level of uric acid in the blood, and WBCs may also get increased within it. So these are the some diagnoses of this gout. Now friends, I would like to tell you about the homeopathic cause of this gout. So this homeopathic cause is wants to accumulate within and does not want to release. This is the homeopathic cause of this gout. Now friends, I would like to tell you about one of my cured case of this gout by homeopathy. A patient aged 52 years came to my clinic suffering from this gout, having all the joints affected, small joints especially, wrist joint, all the finger joints gets affected. He feels that all the fingers have got stiffened and unable to move, unable to grasp anything, unable to write anything, and there is a sensation as if the shoulder has been dislocated. A frozen shoulder was there. Unable to write anything, so he feels that his fingers are also get stiffened. The nails get blue. Patient feels shivering and has high-grade fever. It was a recurrent attack of this gout. He got pain that was tearing and too much excruciating pain in all the finger joints, and it has been swollen too much. Along with this, after taking the whole history, whole case, in his physical journals what we get were, he was thirsty all the time, there is no relish for food, no taste was there in his tongue, and there was an unnatural hunger. And the mental generals were, there was great loquacity. He sings more and talks less. Along with that, there is a perception of the things and the relative size lost. A big sized object seems to be small, or a small sized object seems to be very big. There is incoherent talking. He talks too much. Means it was unbearable for everyone to listen that much talking. And aversion to any work, thinks himself as a king. He thinks himself as big. Along with that, he does not recognize anyone. The history was given by his relatives and there was continuous thoughts of death. So, the rubric taken word, delusion, he is a great person, and delusion, he does not recognize his relatives, throws medicines and wine to the nurse, and the medicine given was Agaricus 200, that is Agaricus muscarius 200, which cured him completely within a period of 6 months. Because he does not recognize his relatives, as well as he does not want any doctor or nurse to be near to him, and he does not want to take medicines even. So a medicine that is Agaricus cured him completely. Now friends, I would like to tell you about some of the homeopathic medicines which can be helpful in curing such gout. So the first medicine is benzoic acid. So gout complaints along with the urinary complaints indicates this benzoic acid. And gout complaints gets aggravated after diarrhea, especially aggravation in night, grade to affection especially in night. And there is ammoniacal urine. The smell of the urine is like ammonia, dark brown urine. So such indications help us to diagnose that person as a patient of benzoic acid, and this remedy can be helpful in curing this gout. Next medicine is Colocin. So the patient is very much irritable. Nothing seems to right to him. Everything is wrong in his understanding. There is knee joint affection, there is a stiffness of all the joints, all joints gets cold, and along with that there is a joint type of pain, and this pain gets extended from lumbar region to the calf region. So these indications help us to diagnose the person as a patient of Colocin, and this Colocin can be helpful in curing this gout if the symptoms resemble with it. Next medicine is Belladonna. So all the inflammatory signs, that is redness, swelling, pain, tenderness, heat, all the signs occur in this patient, as well as there is dryness in the joint, and this sensitive to light or any kind of noise. That patient is too much sensitive, so just wants to lie down on the bed, keep and quiet. Motion aggravation is there, and along with that patient drops things. There is an awkward movement of the hands, can't hold anything. So these symptoms will help us to diagnose the person as a patient of Belladonna, and this remedy can be helpful in curing such type of patients suffering from gout. Next medicine is Kilcaria carp. So how Kilcaria carp patient is? He is a robust person, but that is only a one type of constitution and rarely seen this robust personality. And the maximum personalities are rounded, obese and fleshy. Timid constitution who needs support, gets apprehensive very easily. There is a clinging, and along with that horrible stories affect him profoundly. These all are the mental and physical generals of this Kilcaria. But how gout affects this person? So there is crepitations and cracklings of the joints. The sound occurs when he moves. Along with that, pain makes him creeping. He just creeps on the floor. He is unable to walk. So creeping occurs because of the pain, that is excruciating pain, and it is mainly in the morning. So in such cases, Kilcaria carp can be very helpful. Next medicine is Causticum. So there is paralytic feeling in this patient. There is numbness of the joints and the other affected parts. There is loss of muscular strength. All the joints, all the affected area feels icy cold, and the fingers are half closed fingers in this patient. Along with it, his mental generals are he is always in hurry while eating, injustice can't support, can't tolerate injustice and even fight for that. And there is always a constant fear that something bad may happen or something may happen which he can't tolerate. So in such cases, Causticum will be helpful. Next medicine is Colchicum. So there is pin-like or needle-like pain on the affected area. Fingers get distorted. There is a distortion seen in his finger joints, and nails are blue. Along with it, there is deficiency of ideas from interruption. If someone interrupts in the middle, he is unable to complete his whole sentence. He is very much sensitive constitution, sensitive to order, and very much restless. So in such cases, Colchicum can be helpful. And the last medicine is Ledum Pal. So the limbs are numb in it. There is sweaty palm, and soles are too much painful, can hardly step on them. It's too much painful, it's too much excruciating. There is sleeplessness and restlessness along with this excruciating pain. Along with that, there is boring type of pain, as someone is boring his joints, and the constitution is too much angry, very irritable and violent, hates their fellow companies, does not like to be in company with his fellows even, and avoid their company, just wants to be alone always. So in such cases, the Sleedom Pal can be helpful. That's all for today. We'll meet soon with a new topic, and in this series I will welcome you in the next topic. So kindly stay connected to stay healthy, and to get update the videos of my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe my channel, tap the bell icon too. And in the description link, the clinic address of mine and contact number is given, so you can see and collect it from there. Thanks for watching.